Hello, everyone. My name is Andrew Thomas. Today I will be presenting Insights from Management in Times of War, Leadership Lessons from Ukraine by Konstantin Kashlyenka. This book offers a unique and powerful perspective on leadership and strategic management under extreme crisis, drawn directly from the author's experiences during the Ukraine-Russian conflict. This book was written during the second year of the conflict in 2023 and published and released last fall. I chose this book for very personal reasons. It was already on my reading list. The author is not a best-selling author or a famous speaker. He is Ukraine's Deputy Minister of Social Policy with a focus on digital transformation. He was appointed to that position less than 1 month before the conflict started. He has a background in the banking business sector in Ukraine. His leadership experiences are grounded in real, high-stakes decision-making during the active war. The book is an honest, practical reflection on managing teams, technologies, and emotions under relentless pressure. Although the book is rooted in a very specific context, the ongoing war, its lessons are widely applicable. Leaders everywhere face uncertainty, rapid change, and crisis, whether due to technology disruptions, pandemics, or economic challenges. The author focuses on agility, emotional intelligence, and resilience, which makes this book a must-read for modern leadership. The first major theme is resilience and adaptability. The author uses the fight, flight, or freeze model, commonly known in psychology, to categorize how people react under stress. He emphasizes that no reaction is inherently wrong, but insists that leaders must avoid freezing or fleeing. Instead, leaders should create an environment of trust and collaboration to encourage positive action. He describes his hellish military agile framework, which is a supercharged version of the standard agile methodology. This approach allows constant adjustments to changing situations, whether reorganizing supply chains, shifting operations online, or improvising meeting spaces when the office becomes inaccessible. The second theme is the critical role of digital transformation. Despite being under siege, his team developed platforms like the e-enemy chatbot, which allowed civilians to report Russian troop movements, and larger systems like the DIA engine and the e-Dopomoga to support citizens in need. These efforts weren't just heroic, they were efficient, scalable, and award-winning. He even discusses unconventional digital tactics, like the meme-driven North Atlantic Fella Organization, or NAFO, showing how creativity and technology can be combined for serious impact. The author doesn't present himself as the sole hero in his book, though. Instead, he amplifies the voices of others, sharing interviews with global leaders. A few quotes particularly resonated with me. Greg Satella's idea that you must first change minds before you can change actions reminds us that leadership is deeply psychological. Maureen Marcus notes that legacy systems hold back innovations, highlighting a common barrier to progress. And then Martin Vesper emphasizes that the flexibility to adapt is where humans surpass machines, underlying why human leadership still matters in an increasingly automated world. These perspectives broaden the book's relevance far beyond Ukraine's borders. One practical strategy that stood out to me was the first bullets, then cannonballs approach. It advises starting with small, low-risk experiments, bullets, before committing massive resources, cannonballs. This mindset encourages prudent innovation and is applicable across industries and personal initiatives. I also appreciated his innovative use of QR codes and AI in the book itself, which blended traditional storytelling with cutting-edge technology. It made me think about how communication and leadership tools are evolving. In conclusion, Management in Times of War is not merely a war memoir, it's a leadership manual for turbulent times. It teaches us about resilience, innovation, adaptability, and human connection under extreme circumstances. If you're interested in leadership, digital strategy, or simply understanding a modern conflict through the lens of civilian management in the war zone, I highly recommend this book. As Kochelenko writes, my ambition for this book extends beyond Ukraine's borders. I yearn to share our struggles and victories with the world, to relay our story to individuals in Warsaw, Oslo, Berlin, London, Ohio, Toronto, Hong Kong, and Singapore. It is a tale of leadership and management practices forged in the crucible of conflict, which deserves to be heard by a global audience. Thank you.